I'm Gena, and I am from West Virginia. I moved here almost 8 years ago. I've been with Showering Love almost 4 years, I think it was almost 4. I was homeless for 3.5 years. The first year was like nothing but a party. And then the second year I had to buckle down and say, hey, this ain't for me, because it wasn't. Everything was new. I really didn't know where to go, what to do, where to go to eat, to shower, anything. So I showered mostly at Huizinga Park. We went into the back bathroom and took a cup, filled it up, and went underneath the drain and showered ourselves. We'd go back to the encampment where we was at. I'd go into the library on Indeed, put my resume on Indeed and try to find jobs. Out there being by yourself, it was a very big struggle. I was almost raped 3 times. I got out of them situations because I know defense moves. Living in a tent was the hardest, coming from West Virginia. I mean, you think I should be used to camping, but that was like an enjoyment. Living in that tent was not an enjoyment. You were confined to one little space. I've developed anxiety being out there. I was very depressed. I had no family. I was here by myself. And then telling my family was the hardest thing, because I wanted to come out myself. I wanted to prove to everyone that I was strong, I could do this, and I did. I worked until I got a car. I slept in that Mercedes-Benz until I built up enough to go sleep in motels every now and then. But the struggle being on the street, sleeping on cardboard, I was at my lowest. But sometimes you gotta be at your lowest to find God, and that's what happened. From there, and meeting Jeannie, Jeannie was my lifesaver. Meeting her was like a door opening. Because when I was in that encampment, people would come, they would give you food, clothes, but they didn't act like they cared. Jeannie actually sat down with all of us, wanted to know our stories, our struggles. What do you need? How can I help you? How can I help you get from A to B to C? And that's what I needed. And she was like an angel that just come into my life, because she helped me go from A to B to C. Without her, I don't know actually how far I could have gone by myself, because being a country girl and thrown into a big city and then becoming homeless because I lost my job. People think it's drugs. It's not drugs. A lot of us aren't hooked on drugs, and I wasn't. Our struggles was real. I'm talking, that's a little saying, but no, people mean it when you say the struggle is real. I struggled. My mental health, I lost so much weight. Depressed, so most days I would just sit in that tent. But being in that encampment was like another big family. We supported each other. We had a grill, so most of us got food stamps. We fed each other. We were a family. And then Jeannie became another member to our family. Awareness to homelessness is important because everyone is human. God put us all here for a reason. To have compassion for someone else, I believe you have to go through a struggle to be able to put yourself into their shoes. I have been in their shoes. My compassion for them is real because I've been put through it. I know what it's like to be shunned to the side and looked upon like you're nothing, you're nobody. And when you start getting them looks, you feel this big, like you don't matter, but everyone matters. I don't care what color we are, you matter. And I tell my clients, you matter, because I mattered too, and I didn't know it until Jeannie. I have a voice, and I am somebody. I'm somebody's somebody. And everyone is too. Somebody is someone. If I was an adult talking to a minor child, I'd tell them no matter what, keep going, because you're going to have struggles, you're going to have trials and tribulations, but keep going because God is right there beside of you. He's whispering in your ear, keep going, my child, keep going.